Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. We're going to have a look at my favourite glitter toppers today. And I was going to do a top 10, but I couldn't narrow it down from 14, so it's actually top 14. And I found these old swatch wheels so that we can use them to have a look at the toppers and see what they look like on the swatch wheel over a dark or a pale colour. I've also got some pinks if we need them, so we'll just kind of keep those to one side there. Right, now I've got three categories to show you. We've got glittery let me start again. They're all glitter toppers, so none of them really can be opaque on their own. It'd be very difficult for them to be opaque on their own, so they're simply just glitter toppers. I'll probably do a full coverage glitters at another point. Well, the three categories are matte glitters, pearlescent glitters, and shiny glitters. If that makes sense. So we're going to go through those three categories, and first of all we're going to look at the pearlescent. And I've got two of them here. Hopefully you can see that they're not matte. Let's have a look at this one first. They've got this absolutely gorgeous pearlescent sheen. So they look like crushed seashells. Absolutely beautiful. And this one is from Polish Me Royalty, Dewdrop. And this one here, and I've got a few similar actually, like matte white glitters. I've got China Glaze, what's it called? Chilling with My Snowmies, I think, which is this snow effect. But this has got those slight, it's not completely matte. They've got those, that pearlescent white, which is just, it just looks so delicate. And this is Illamasqua Blizzard. So this is the, I think the one polish from Illamasqua that I didn't show in my main collection because I was saving this for the toppers. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Illamasqua first, and we'll put this over a black. So you get quite a few particles on just on the first swipe, and I would usually, I don't go too heavy-handed with glitter toppers. I would usually just do one coat, because you 9 times out of 10 you've got 2 or 3 coats of the base colour underneath, so I just don't like those two. I don't want polish mounting. So I would usually just have one, and that gives that delicate snow effect. That's lovely. So that's the Illamasqua, and the pearlescent Dewdrop from Polish Me Royalty. This is pastels, so let's put this over, let's go for a dark pink. Let's go for this one here, which is, no, actually let's go for this one because I know what it is. This is Splash of Grenadine, Essie. Oh yeah, again you get enough. Oh, I'm swiping them all away, but you get enough of the glitters just on the first swipe. I didn't put a great deal of polish on the stem there, on the brush, so to talk sense, Claire. That looks pretty, and you can see the pearlescent effect there. What is that, an eyelash? Oh. Makes a change from a cat hair or a dog hair, but yeah. So that's the two pearlescent toppers. There. And I've started to wear toppers less. To be honest, now that I'm doing other bits of... I used to put a glitter topper maybe on the ring finger as an accent nail, and have everything else just the plain base colour. But now that I've started to get a bit more adventurous with stamping and other different toppers, I don't tend to grab for the glitter topper. I'll grab for the stamper instead. But I still have... So I've got a few though. I've got a few glitter toppers. Not as many as I have other types of polishes. But anyway, let's go through the next category, which is the shiny glitters. Let's get all 5 of them here. So the first one I'll show you is... This is OPI Comet in the Sky, and Anne sent me this Sweet YFT in Paris probably a couple of years ago now, and it was the very first OPI I ever had. I couldn't figure out where to get them in the UK, and yeah, now I know that you can get them quite easily, but Anne sent me this over from Paris. And I'm going to put this over one of the dark colours just so you can see just how blingy this is. So it's got metallic, shiny and iridescent, all different shapes and sizes, some really huge chunky glitters in there as well. That's absolutely gorgeous. And that's Comet in the Sky. Love that one. As you can see, I have used quite a bit. The next one, we'll look at the next OPI, which is this gold, and I've only used this a couple of times. I might use it a bit more now that I'm getting into gold. But this is Don't Speak, which I think was in a Gwen Stefani like duo set, I think. I got this as a separate, and it was I think it was half price. It was definitely marked down quite considerably in Sally's. I don't have Sally's too close to me, but it was, I think I was visiting a friend and they had one nearby, so I jumped in and got this. And I just like it. It's in the favourites because it's actual gold, pure gold flakes. So let's have a look at this over the top of a dark colour again. So we'll go with this one, which is a very dark, but I think that's OPI Lincoln Park After Dark, I believe. So it looks like it's in a clear base, but there's lots of gold shimmer and crushed gold flakes. So it's quite delicate, but it just looks and feels really expensive because, you know, it's gold. It could be anything. It could be just chips of plastic for me, but because they've said it's gold, I needed it. I had to have it. I wanted it. So I got it. And I have worn it a couple of times. I might break this out more now that I'm getting into gold. I do quite like that look. The nice sort of autumn manicure. So that's the other OPI. This is getting really long, so I'm going to speed this up a bit. Let's have a look at these 3 together. These are the other 3 glitters, shiny glitters. So I've got here, and they're all Polish Me Royalty. This is Unicornucopia, which is the first polish I ever got that I ordered from Polish Me Royalty that kind of started the obsession with this brand. Absolutely love this brand. All of the polishes are just amazing. So that's Unicornucopia, and it looks very similar to China Glaze Fairy Dust, but for me, my version of, well, my bottle of China Glaze Fairy Dust, I don't know what it is with the formula. Maybe I've just got a wonky bottle, but it just won't dry. It's not even touch dry after about half an hour. and I can't be doing with that. Whereas this, it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted fairy dust to be, and it's got that holographic shimmer in there. You probably can't see in this light, but yeah, that's that one. And this one here is a new one. This is Blink Stripes, but it's actually been, the name's been changed to Blink Strikes. So it's black and pink. So those colours pushed together as Blink. And this is a lovely pink and black matte glitters, like shard black, and holographic micro dots in there. And this next one, this last one is this is Ziggy Stardust, and I've shown you this a couple of times before, so I may not swatch. No, I will swatch it. Let's go for it. It's got the micro dots, the holographic micro dots, and stars in there as well. So let's go with this one first. And yeah, I'll put this over a dark colour. I'll put this over this one here, which I believe is Rimmel Punk Rock. So I'll paint them quickly and then I'll bring them up to the camera. This is Blink Strikes. And this is just going over a plain black. Actually, I should have put this over a different... Let me put this over a different colour so you can see the black in it. And this next one, the last one is... Oh no, that was the three of them there, yeah. I'm getting confused myself now. Where did I go? Oh no, Unicornucopia, which I will put over the top of this dark green. That's not Unicornucopia. That's Ziggy Stardust. That's Unicornucopia. Okay, so that's now going to go over this black here. Okay, so this one is Unicornucopia, this finely milled holographic, beautiful. That's my alternative to China Glaze Fairy Dust. This one is Blink Strikes, which has got the shattered black matte and pink hexagons and holographic micro dots. And Unicornucopia, which is, where did I put that? Oh yeah, put it over Punk Rock, which is there. So you get, it's basically Unicornucopia plus these extra sizes of hex glitters and the star glitter. Absolutely gorgeous, love that one. Worn this quite a bit. So that's the shiny glitters, and I'm now going to show you the matte glitters, which are actually the biggest category. So let's do them. I've got 3, 4, 7 to show you, so I'll do this quite quickly. This one here is Maybelline Colour Show Street Artist, and it's a graffiti. That it comes out, look, it's supposed to look like this, like graffiti, like paint splatter. So there's little bits of bars, bar glitters, some hexagons, and this is called Ali Attitude. And I'll put that over... I'll put that over a neutral, so we can see the blue. There we go, that's the Maybelline Ali Attitude. The L'Oreal is just simply black and white dot matte glitters. And this is confetti. this needs some thinner, it's gone quite thick. Yeah, so it's similar to the Maybelline one, but it's just if you want a black and white matte over the top. And this one here, which is, I love this one, this is Neon Matte Glitters, and it's Popping Candy, another Polish Me Royalty, and let's put this over a very pale pink. Let's try that. So you've got all the different neons in there. Blue, pink, green, all the different sort of highlighter neon colours. Love that one. And okay, the next two, let's have a look at these two together because they're quite similar. So these are the kind of scattered matte pastels. And this one here I got in a nail box, and it's Bloomsbury Way. And this one here is one of the nailed London polishes that I got. So this is a topper that goes well with that neutral set that I've got, and it's called Fruit Punch. And the reason that I like this one is because it's got the purple in it as well. So let's try these two over neutrals. So I'm going to put this one over the top of this darker neutral here. And this has got a scent to it. It smells a little bit like the Barry M coconut infusion actually. It's got that fresh greeny kind of smell to it. So that's that one. Little dots and shards in there. And the Nailed London, I'm going to put this over this one, which is I know that this is my boyfriend Scales Walls. So I can show you it's like a neutral glitter, but it's got that purple in it. Love this one. And yeah, the formula's great. Some of the formulas on the other ones they've dried up a little bit, like the L'Oreal. But yeah, really, really pretty. Love that one. And the final two, this is getting really long. Similar, this is another Maybelline, and it's part of the Blushed Nudes collection. And this is Crushed Petals. So I do tend, when I was looking through my glitter toppers, it was quite obvious that I go for the matte glitters much more than I do the shiny ones. And this is another nails ink, another nail box nails ink. And this is Alexa Hearts. These are really quite difficult to fish out, but once you do get them fished out, this is the first sort of glitter placement that I did. And that's why I like this one. And the hearts just look really cute for like a Valentine's Day manicure. So let's have a look at these two. I'm going to put the nude one over a pink. So let's go with this dark magenta pink. That looks quite nice actually. Again, it's these tiny, tiny little, like the crushed matte glitters, tiny hexagons and dots of different sizes. And I will put the Nails Ink, oh no, we've looked at that one, sorry. this Nails Ink, Alexa Hearts, and we'll put this over a pale pink. So I'll show you what you have to do with this one. Is you have to fish around like this, and you have, because you won't get one. You're lucky there that we've got one on the stem. So I would just try to tip it like that on the inside of the bottle. And you're going to have to put a top coat on over the top of this. Let's see if we can get another. So this is some of the dead ones that I've had at the top here, where I've been fishing them out. Okay, that's not too bad. We got a couple there. Sort of stuck on the end. There we go. So yeah, you definitely have to either pick them up with a toothpick and place them a bit more carefully if you want a good glitter placement, or you'd need to put a top coat on over that. So that's my glitter toppers, mainly matte glitters, which I wasn't aware that I had a preference for matte glitters, but obviously I can see that I do. So that's some of the shinier ones there. That's that gold one. That's the comet in the sky. Ziggy Stardust. And this one here has got the pastel, blink stripes, the graffiti, L'Oreal. That one there, the naked, nailed, sorry, not naked, nailed. And yeah, some of the petal and pearlescent and the hearts and the neons. So that's my favourite glitter toppers. As I've said, I tend to forget that I've got them. But now that I've pulled them out and I've had a good look at them, there's a few that I want to try and maybe incorporate that into, you know, I can still stamp but have maybe a glitter fingernail as well, and play around with that a little bit. So let me know what your favourite toppers are. Do you prefer matte glitters, shiny glitters? Do you have a preference? And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.